Hi everyone. So I thought it would be good and fun if, since it is the beginning, summer's on its way, to do a little flow to just kind of like a full body workout toning flow. So yoga is great for breathing and work on stress relieving and has many benefits. And also there's a few things you could do, a few more power yoga poses that you could almost be a full body workout. So we're gonna do a few poses that'll work, first of all, stretching, it'll work your core, it'll work your shoulders, and your legs as well. So we'll start by stretching. So a good stretch, first, if you always, just to sit a few minutes and breathe and just to relax the body, just to ground, tune into your breath, forget about your day, and just take a moment to breathe. So there's the yogic breath, which is Ujjayi breath, and it's just breathing through the nose, mouth closed, with a slight restriction in the throat, so you can kind of hear the sound of the ocean. So do a few breaths of those. And for a good leg stretch, so I started running, so staff pose, which Paschimottanasana. So just extend your legs out, flex your toes, bring your hands up, and with a straight long spine, just fold forward. Really feel that stretch through the body, legs, and then you can fold forward. So here you're going to arch your back, round the spine, and keep your feet flexed. This protects the low back, but you'll feel a nice stretch through the entire back of the legs and of the body, even through the vertebrae of the neck. If you do it right after waking up, sometimes it's even hard to let the head hang, but just let it hang. All right, come back up. So to open up the legs and shoulders a bit more, we'll go for Paschimottanasana. No, not Paschimottanasana. Cat, never mind, cat face pose. Cow face pose, that is. All right, Gomukhasana. That's it. So if you're slightly less open, you can use a block. So you could bring your ankle onto the block or on the ground. Bring the other block here, and then you bring your opposing, the other ankle onto the block. So you can either just do it this way. If you want, just fold the left leg, stack your right ankle on top, and you can just sit like this a moment. So keep open through the shoulders. If you want to go a bit deeper in the pose, you can bring the hands up. Inhale as you push the head onto the bicep. Exhale as you relax the shoulder. If you want to go even more deeper into the pose to really feel an opening, you could go for the bind. So try to grab onto the back, your fingertips in the back, so that spot there that's hard to moisturize, you know. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So, and you'll notice right away there's one side that's more open than the other. So you can either stand, sit tall, bring the hand up, or you can go for the bind, whatever you're feeling. But this will open up the shoulders, open up the legs, stretch the shoulders up, and relax. Come back down. So we're going to go right away onto our hands and knees into a tabletop. And we'll do a few cat-cow here. So inhale as you shine your heart forward, shoulders away, round out through the spine. And do this a few times, so for 3 breaths or so. Here you're going to bring your, in my case I'll start with the right, under the nose. And you could lift, so for stability you can even bring your hand back out a little bit more. And then you're going to sweep and the left hand back and catch the outside of your leg. And you're going to just stretch here. So, and it also works the core, it works on stability. And you're going to start to, and it stretches the front part of the thigh here. So you're going to push your foot into your hand. At the same time, you want to push your right hand into the ground, feel an opening through the shoulders. If stability is a bit of a challenge, just look to the ground. 3 breaths. Same thing on the other side. Kick your heels up. Sweep your right hand back. Grab the outside edge of your foot and kick your foot into your hand as you lift your thigh off the ground here. Release. Your hand back down. Tuck the toes. Go for a little vinyasa. So exhale, down dog, and walk it out, stretch it out a few times here. So just to start working the arms and the shoulders and the legs. In your down dog, it also works, of course, so really drawing the abdominals. Roll the shoulders back, slight bend in the elbows, slight bend in knees, and push your seat to the sky even more. Hold for 3 breaths. And here we're going to inhale, flow, wave your body to a high plank. Drop the hips, exhale, down dog. And you're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, wave to a high plank. Exhale, down dog. And 1 more. Wave your body to a high plank. So here in your high plank, since it is a full body workout, so hold shoulders away from the ears. Strong legs. We're going to lift the right leg, bring it down, keep your hips down, lift the left, bring it down, and 2 more each side, alternating legs. And here after, come back to plank, chaturanga, or you could release your knees, chest chin to the ground, push forward, coming into cobra. If you want to really go deep into a cobra for a good stretch, slight bend in the elbows, roll the shoulders back, shine your heart forward. Now bend the knees and gaze to the sky. Inhale as you push your hands into the ground and push your shoulder blades towards your feet. Exhale, release. And just come into child pose 1 moment here. Third eye, forehead to the ground. Inhale, come back to table. Here we're going to bring your right hand under the nose. Pivot your right leg out for side plank. And you can extend your left hand to the sky. Glue your shoulder blades together. Push your hips forward. 3 breaths. If you want to go a bit deeper into the pose, step your, I'll just remove my block. Step your left foot forward, extend the legs, and stack both feet. If you're feeling really good about it, you could go for the star. Flex your left foot. And hold. And we'll go right away onto the other side. So if you're just doing the modified version, so you're going to go, if you're doing the full version, you're going to go back and forth from side to side 3 times. The modified version, you're just going to go from your foot pivoted out, shoulders together, hips forward, back down, as such. All right. Come back to table. Exhale, downward facing dog. And slowly begin to walk your hands to your feet. Inhale, half lift. Crown of the head shoots forward. Chin is tucked in. Hug in the abdominals. So hold here for 3 breaths. Ground down through the feet. Here, I'll just step forward a little. So you want to bring, you don't want your hips to be too far back. Slight bend in the knee. And try to bring your hips to stack on top of your knees or ankles. Glue your shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold, release. Let out 3 releasing breath. You can exhale through the mouth. And come back to your Ujjayi breath. Draw your hands to the ground. Ground down. Come all the way up into mountain pose. So sorry if my head is kind of cut off. But to work the legs here, we're going to go into a dancer pose. So make your left leg here your standing leg. Bring your right hand to the side, left hand up like a stop sign. So you come and grab your foot and then start kicking your foot into your hand as you bring your body forward, and you can look towards the ground, 3-4 feet in front of you. Feel wobbly, just maybe bend the knee a little. And try to hold for 3 to 5 breaths. Exhale, same thing on the other side. Pivot the hands, catch the inside edge of the foot. Start pushing the foot into the hand as you pivot the upper body. Always one side easier than the next. Exhale, come all the way up. Bring your hands to heart. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive, lead forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet apart. Bring your toes in a little fold forward, giving a good stretch to the back of the legs. Bring your seat down, heel toe your feet a bit closer. Coming into a yogic squat. And just to feel that stretch out, bring your hands to your heart. Close out the eyes. Inhale, hug in the abdominals, grow tall through the spine. Exhale, release the pelvic floor towards the ground. Here. So you can use a block if you want. We're going to go for crane or crow. So for those who want, you can use a block. So bring your block out in front of you, hands spread apart. You're going to bring your knees on that fleshy part of behind the biceps. And then you want to bring your shoulders down, and at the end, bring your forehead to the block. Push your seat to the sky, shoulders away from the ears. And if you're feeling comfortable, you could bring one toe up and the other, or bring both together. Another option is to do it onto the ground. Fingers spread wide apart, strong arms. Lower the shoulders first, tilt the head last, seat up, neck towards the collarbone. Bring the feet up, and if you really want a good core work, you can start extending a leg out. And the other side. So there's always one side a bit stronger. So start if you want to. So shoulders away from the ears. And start by tucking in the knee, and then you can extend it and get support. All right. So you can play with that, and crow crane will really work your abdominals and your core and your balance. So hope you enjoyed it. And at the end, remember to stretch, and we'll just do one last pose, and it'll do its boat pose, which is great for the abdominals. So bring your hands behind the knees, point the toes, shoulders open, heart flowing forward, long through the spine. And at first you could just begin by inhale, bring your feet up, one up and down. When you get comfortable, bring both legs up. And even more comfortable and stronger, bring your palms to face the sky. Always open through the shoulders, tall, long spine, and then you can stretch the legs out. When you're done, come back and gently roll onto your mats. Give yourself a hug, sway from side to side, and come into Shavasana. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.